Hello. Hello, friends. Welcome back to my channel. It is a new day, a new video. We are going to be discussing today my November TBR, which is going to be only ARCs, NetGalley ARCs, because I'm going to be participating in NetGalley November. If you don't know what NetGalley November is, I don't know where you've been under a rock, but you need to go look it up. It is hosted by Nicole from Dusty Book Sniffers, and I will post all the information, like her channel and her announcement video and stuff, down below. It is basically reading NetGalley art. So NetGalley is a website site that basically hosts. It allows publishers to be able to send out digital arcs to readers, and you're able to like review them and everything before they go up and stuff like that, and be able to maybe find some of your favorite books and read them before they go out publicly into the world. So I have 50 arcs on my NetGalley, and I am going to try to read 10 in November. So we're going to discuss those 10 that I am trying to read. Look at my earrings. Aren't they so cute? Anyways, we're going to try to read 10 in November. And I have 10 written down that I want to get to. Yeah. And like, honestly, I can't describe NetGalley November to you very well. You'd have to go check out Nicole's video and her channel and everything. There is going to be like non-stop sprints. So you can just participate in those. You don't even have to read arcs. So let's get into what I plan on reading. Okay, so the first one is Behind Five Willows, and I will put like a picture, like the whatever the title. If there is a cover, I will put the cover on the screen. Behind Five Willows is basically like a Korean inspired Pride and Prejudice. And I absolutely love Pride and Prejudice, so I was excited about this, and I had actually seen the author's like Instagram. I think I follow her on Instagram. Yeah, it's by Jane Her, and it's going to be published not until May, but hey, we can read it now. We can read it in November. Yeah, so I saw it on her Instagram page, and I was like, oh, I put that on my like wish list to add, to the cart at some point to get myself. And then I saw it was on NetGalley, and so I requested it, and I got it, so I was so excited. So that's the first one, and then we have Weave of Lies by E.M. Rydell. Sorry, I don't even know if I can read my own handwriting. Which is set to come out in October of this year. So it already came out, but it is about a witch. Oh, so basically it's like a witch teaming up with a witch hunter, because he is investigating this one witch, but he doesn't believe they did it. And this specific witch, I don't know what her name is. The female main character is an expert in like certain things that can prove this other witch's innocence, and so the witch hunter comes to her to do that for him, but he seems to be hiding other things and secrets. So that's what intrigued me about it. That's why I requested it, because I was like, ooh, that sounds like there's something else there, like plot twist. And then the next one is going to be The House of Illusionists and Other Stories by Vanessa Fogg, which comes out actually in November. Which is basically, it says it's a fantastical tale set in a world both close and distant from our own, exploring in relationships, love, passion, and connection across space and time. So it's a little bit spacey. It is like a short story collection, but I believe they're all connected and in the same world, essentially, or in the same universe. So that intrigued me, but also the cover is really pretty on that one. Okay. And then the next one is The Heirs by, oh my God, I'm going to butcher her name, Farida Abika Yamali, which comes out in June. I will put the cover obviously on the screen, but also her name fully spelled out, just because their name. Sorry, I don't know gender. It's a mystery. It comes out in June. It's a mystery about five teen geniuses whose father is murdered, and they're all basically like he gets murdered during a ball, I believe, or like a party, and everyone in the house is basically a suspect. So that's fun. And then the next one, we have a midnight pastry shop called Hua Wandong. I I believe this is Korean or some sort of Asian inspired, but by Lee Onhua. So I don't know if I said that the name of the shop called right, but basically it's like this is like healing fiction is what they call it. It's a magical and uplifting woman who inherits an enchanted bakery that spirits visit on their last shop before the afterlife. So it's basically like she's renting the shop from her. I think she inherited it from her grandma, from her grandmother. And I remember reading this like, oh, that sounds really cute and good. And I have a mixture of all these 10 because I have a lot of, obviously I have 50 to choose from, but I have a mixture of these 10 ones because I was like, I don't know what my mood is going to be like throughout the month. So maybe I will need something, less fantastical or less intense. So I put that one in there. It's supposed to be just like cute and uplifting and sweet and maybe more introspective in a way. And the next one is A Fay in Finance by Julia Brooks, which comes out in October, but I'm going to be reading it in November. Um, so this one is actually something I came across when I was looking at books to read for October, but it didn't come out until the end of the month. So I was like, And then I saw it on NetGalley and I was like, oh, requesting that. So this one is like a contemporary romance where this like banker is trapped in a magical realm. And the Fae Prince has her kind of be like his assistant and stuff like that. So it's supposed to be like banter and like a connection and relationship with them. And the cover is really kind of like cute and interesting and looks fun. So I'm excited for that one. And then we have a short story collection of monster romance. This is Tempted by Monstrate Lovers anthology. It has multiple authors. It has 10 authors. It came out in October as well. But I've been waiting. I got it like in September and I was like, oh, I should read that before it comes out. But we're already here. We're already at the end of October and I was like, okay. I will read it in November so that way it's not like too late after it came out. But it's 10 authors, 10 original stories, one monster delicious collection. So it's just monster romances. And I have opened it up and looked in it, and it basically, at the beginning of it, it does give you like summaries of each of the romances, each of the stories. So if you're not, which I think is a really good thing, because if you later on, obviously I have the arc, but if I try to buy it or someone else would buy it and they don't really like want to read about whatever one of them is, then they'll know to avoid said story. So I think that's a really good thing so far. But yeah, so and the cover on this one is also really pretty. Um, the next one we have is Murder at Cinnamon Falls by R.L. Kilmore. It comes out in April. It says it's the perfect blend of romance, murder, and pumpkin spice, and the cover is very pumpkin spice cafe-y with a little bit of a twist, and it's really cute and it sounded really good. So I'm excited about that one. And then we have The Wind Witch Murders by Casey Dunn, which comes out in January of 2026. Okay, so this one is her mother was a witch accused of murder. Yeah, and so the daughter essentially has had that like weighing over her. Her mom was accused of murdering two young boys, I believe. And then she was sent away to an asylum. And she has since died in the asylum. And after her death, the daughter starts kind of really looking into what really happened. And we may have something, whatever really happened might be actually coming for the daughter and being like, oh, mystery. Okay. And then we have the last one here is Salt and Spark by Daisy Chivers, which came out in September. It says a stolen ship, a dangerous captain, and a girl with nothing left to lose. From bloody decks to hidden coves, Violet and Rise fight to outrun their past and the price on their heads between the sea before the sea swallows everything. And this one's a pirate romance or a pirate ship situation, pirate and captain, and it sounded really good. And also, like, just throw something else in there, a little bit pirates. Why not? So those are the 10 books that I am looking to read in November. I may read more, I may read less, I may end up not even reading any of these because knowing me, this is why sometimes I don't put out TBRs because I'm like, but these are the 10 that I'm going to try to get to in November, and I will end up reading arcs, whether it's these ones or not. Yeah, honestly, I got a new arc today, and I was like, maybe I want to read that one instead. So that's just kind of how this works and this happens. But I am gonna try to read these 10, or at least half of them, like 5 of these at least will be read. And I can't promise you like that I'll come back and be like, hey, these are the ones I read, because I don't do wrap ups either because of that. Because it's like there's no point if I'm gonna tell you like 20-minute things. Also, most of the time do vlogs, so you see what I read. I don't know whether I'm gonna be vlogging in November. Just because there's a possibility that I might get a new job. There's also a possibility of just in general I might not feel like vlogging, or like just life will pop up. So we shall see. And if I don't vlog, then I will end up doing a wrap up just so that I can show you what I did read. So if you gotten this far, thank you so much. If you want to put book, just like a book pile or just anything booky in the comments, the emoji, if you don't want to say anything. If you're interested in any of these or some of these look good to you, let me know. And if I read them, I'll comment and be like, hey, that was a good book, read it. If you're interested in more art content, let me know, because I could do like videos where I just read one arc or something like that. Thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe if you want to. No pressure. No pressure. So I will see you in another video soon. Bye.